leadership, first thing you do is like, I'm not a leader. My first role model as a leader was my mom. She multitasked, she had 8 kids, plus she worked a job. So I think leadership comes in all different forms. Leadership is about how you show up in your home, in your work environment, and in the community. So don't think that you're not a leader just because you don't have a title, because leadership is not about the title. So that's the biggest thing that I talk to my staff about too, because I'm like, you can be a leader by just making sure you show up and make sure you do the work. So that's huge for me. We do a lot of group projects at my job, so a leadership doesn't mean a title. It does not mean a title. So we're ready to start with our panelists. Y'all ready?
All right. Yep.
I sent them a list of questions, so just know it's organic. Okay. So, introduce yourself to everyone. I know we did our little interviews, but let's introduce ourselves to everyone. It's too late, so y'all should know. And then you can tell as much as you want to share, and then say something interesting that no one knows about you. Okay?
My name is Lamar Guillory. I'm a consultant, and what I do, and that's a broad term, consultant, what does that mean? I help people and organizations understand how they show up and why, and how they can improve or progress toward a desired outcome, whether that's relationship building or ultimately sell your company. That's the range of things I deal with, background in finance, community development, a whole bunch of other avenues that make up who I am. I'm married. For those of you who work inside of TPS, sometimes I'm known as Mr. Tarsha Guillory. I try to get away from that title. No, I'm just kidding. But and I have 3 sons. And something interesting about me that people don't know, I think people who dip in the peanut butter jar with a fork, I think y'all are satanic. I think you should, because I like to be, like when I open the door, it says a lot about you, right? Open it, swirl around. But that's some fun. But the main, all of what I will say, my input today will come from the perspective of one of the main tools I use in my consulting endeavors is personality profile, because that dictates a lot. And so we'll get deeper into that later.
Let me see. Okay, so I did do it, and it was definitely interesting.
Okay.
We talked for an hour, and then we came back on a Sunday with River in the background in another hour. So it's a really good helpful tool on how to show up even in the workplace. So, and my family too. He did some insightful stuff.
Yeah. And then so for full disclosure, I did make a prediction today. We're going to see if it unfolds like I did, right?
Yeah.
Based on personalities within the room, and we're going to see if that unfolds, and then we'll see how it rises.
Thank you guys for my students. Yay! I appreciate it. So this is Women's History Month. He had reminded me, well, why are we here today? He needed to know that. We are here today to celebrate women and honor women. And for me, it's about not only honoring and celebrating women, it's about the men that support them as well. Because we don't do it alone. We have to have men to support. So we've been talking, me and my sister's been talking about doing a Women's History event for the last 3 years. So I participated on 3 in Dallas where I was on panel, and I said, I really want to do one in Tulsa. And she said, all you gotta do is do it, stop talking about it, and do it. She said, you keep talking about it. She said, be consistent. It's about, she said, just do it. So it was February. I was talking to her and Rico in my accountability. And she said, ain't nothing but do it, you've been talking about it. So I said, okay, let's do it. So I mentioned it to Andre. Yeah. And he said, and then we went from there. And so I want to celebrate those women here. We have 2 wonderful women, amazing women. Tulsa, one of my posts, I said Tulsa has some amazing women and men that support them in different areas. So I truly believe that, and that's why we're here. Yay.
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Currency Wilson. During the day, I am an assistant professor at Tulsa Community College. I have worked in the area of higher ed for over 30 years and having different administrative roles. And so I lean into this experience and this space to kind of share what lessons I've learned, and to also thank you for talking about not only how women lead, but more importantly, how men support. And I can always say, when I tell you, I come up with some stuff and Mr. Willis, he just show up right on time, he just walk right in. Because I am always,
Mr. Wilson.
I'm always doing something, I'm always involved with something. But I have to acknowledge because he supports me, he gives me the space and the latitude to do what I do, and that is pouring into the next generation. So I'll just bring some more to the conversation on that. So the fun fact about me, I'm the only left-handed person in my family of procreation and of orientation, meaning of my parents, my siblings, and then with my son and my husband, so I'm a rebel. Just get ready. We're gonna have a conversation today, so thank you.
Hello, my name is Damon Allen. I am a retired builder. Presently, I'm a landlord. A content creator. Motivational speaker. And a lot of other stuff. I don't have any fun facts about me. I have 14 children. Yeah, it was fun. 10 girls and 4 boys.
What's their ages?
40. I got them from 40 to 6 months.
Fun fact?
I decided to have a child at 57 years old. So, and that's fun. So. What was the question?
Fun fact, I do want to add this. Damon, we did a presentation. Tulsa Community College, we have a partnership with Dick Connors, and so we were doing educational programs, and so we had the graduation, and so Damon was our speaker for the day, and he did an amazing job, so just wanted to add that. I know he's more than just a lot. I mean 14 kids.